Kimmich. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline.
Hey everyone, OT here. I know it's been a really long time, but here we are today with a completely different style of a video. It's a gameplay review of one of the Division games I played recently, and it was so much fun. I just felt I could just, do a bit of commentary over it and just talk through my thought process and everything that happened within the game. Without further ado, let's get into it, Yeah, so to start things, I recently changed the builds of some of my strikers due to the physical contact issue in the game here, and gave everyone 90 plus physical contact, so no defenders just bullying my player off the ball, which kind of seems to work. Everyone kind of has 90 plus now. Rummenigge, Gullit, even Bale, Alan just has this ridiculous physical contact, 100. Same with Drogba, but either way, that's another thing entirely. So the ones I could give, I did give. So I'm playing my 5 at the back, my typical formation, with an attacking right back to support the attack for crosses from the right side. Then my opponent's playing this 4-1-3-2 formation. I think it was made popular by Jinsu, if I'm correct, with 2 AMFs on the side. Sometimes some use a CMF, some others use another AMF there. But regardless, for me, I think the 2 AMFs at the far sides are the most important people to take note of. So most of the times I just go ahead and mark them. Unless something then changes in the game, then I have to review it. But that's always my default instinct. So with that said and done, we get into the game itself. And lastly, my sub tactic here, before I forget, I'm trying out wide with the special one, but I don't know, I've not found success with it because my midfielders keep going to the wing, and it leaves my defense really open. If you have any suggestions for how to play out wide effectively, right, let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's get the game started.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Okay, so we get started with our kickoff routine. The hoofing of the ball to Gullit, dropping it down for Rummenigge and seeing if I can get 1-2 or a cross in. But sadly didn't get that. Arao is quite aggressive, Gullit's not in, so we opt in for the low cross. Unfortunately, it's, intercepted, and then the game starts off. For some reason, for the very first 10 minutes of this game, I wasn't getting my passes right. I was just all over the place, not knowing what to expect. And sadly for me, that ended up with me conceding a goal. And I think that was when I realized I had to be serious with the game, to be fair. Kickoff routine again, Rummenigge to Gullit this time. I was lucky on the second ball. My passes were still bad. So I always try to recycle the ball when I know my true intention is not achievable again. And I tried to do it there, but unfortunately I still didn't get the best cross in. Won the ball back easily and still could not find a way to shoot. It was so frustrating, man. And this was just a very bad effort at trying the knuckle shot for that free kick. If you do know how to do the knuckle shot for free kicks properly, let me know in the comments. How do you go about it? And this was another chance I missed again, right? So I had the ball with Rummenigge. I already pressed X down. I don't know why it went that far. And this was just another stupid mistake from me. Almost cost me a goal here. but my opponent didn't make use of that chance properly. Super cancel passes always works like charm.
And here's Hullet. Gets his pass away. Up he goes!
And again, another effort wasted from Hullet there. But yeah, I started knocking on the door little by little. But this first half wasn't it at all. It just seemed like everything wasn't going my way. So the first half ended with me not scoring any goal. My opponent was all over me and I was just not getting it right. I knew I needed to make a change to just, gather momentum for my players, but I just wanted that equalizer first before I made any change. Yeah, so one thing I try to always do is check if the opponent made any changes. Thanks to the announcement in the stadium, I knew there was a change already, so I had to go and, deal with that. And then second half started, and this build-up here was really cool though. My orchestrator getting into the box to actually make the shot for me to equalize. Shows how interesting playstyles really affects this game, If that was an anchor man, definitely he's not going into the box. And my opponent tried to equalize immediately, and I was lucky enough that that shot wasn't on target because it's super sub Owen with phenomenal finishing, which means definitely shooting stats will have been increased by the second half. And by this time I already increased my attack level to try and get my players to be a bit more aggressive and have more numbers at the front. And luckily for me, I was already marking Hazard there. That's why they didn't give him that much space, or else that could have been another goal. Luckily for me, I do know how to keep my players on the ground when opponents are playing free kicks. Could have considered a very cheap goal there,
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. And here's Hullet.
Yeah, luckily for me, I got that second ball there and I was able to, get a goal out of nothing there.
That is so good, such sharp skills.
And it almost equalized back instantly, but guess it wasn't till Wednesday. And at this point then I had to make changes and do something up front. So I brought in Bill. He has super sub, and yeah, that'll definitely get activated, and it's quite physical as well. And I think that changed the game for us. One crazy thing that happened here was using Bill to come very deep to come and defend. Same thing with Hullet. At this point, everyone was back in my own half defending, even though I was attacking, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, one of those things. And then immediately I realized that there was something going on with his attack, and I had to react quickly, because reacting quickly in this game sometimes can make you win games or also lose games, So brought in Alan because Hullet was just being bullied all day by a Rijkaard. This switch of play was so nice from Trent, but I couldn't make use of it because I was trying to rush the play there. I could have calmed down with Ones and still, figure something out, but I was trying to, rush the play and get a goal to secure the lead. But luckily for me, Alan was really up for it. So now my opponent's attacking, I'm attacking, everyone's looking for a goal. And I was so slow in my decision making there, man. Come on. And this goal from Bale was just ridiculous because, believe me, after I hit the shot button, I actually pressed super cancel. But for some reason, it just went ahead and still shot the ball, and it ended up being a goal. So luckily enough for me, And Bale is just ridiculously strong. And how did Alan hit the bar there? let me know in the comments, do you use direction when you're heading the ball right in front of goal, or you just do your box and just hope the player heads it in the right direction? And for some reason, Haaland was using his right foot more in this game. I don't know what was going on, to be fair, but was using his right foot way more. At this point in time, I knew I had to remove Trent. Trent was getting tired and he was running up and down, so there's no point of keeping him in game. I'm bringing on Matthias. My guy has Fortress. At the end of the day, it's just about using the players efficiently, I guess. And Onus's 90 physical contact came into play against Vieira there. But sadly for me, Vieira still came back and won it. Typical Vieira. Another chance missed, but you know, Matthias is not forgiving. What a strike from outside the box, though. What a pass from Vieira, though. Haaland was too slow to shoot that ball, man. Tomiyasu just had to do Tomiyasu. By the way, Tomiyasu and Arao are still one of the best defenders in this game, regardless of the new double booster epics. Those guys can go toe to toe with any epic card, you name it. At this point in time, my opponent was just maybe trying to score more consolation goals to reduce the margin, but just didn't work out. And by the way, what was happening with Buffon there? It felt very, very strange. The ball had to go through his legs. And he's meant to be one of the best keepers in this game. Come on, man. Okay, guys, that's mostly it. Let me know if you enjoyed this form of content. And if you'd like to see more gameplay reviews like this. Have a lovely rest of your day. Stay blessed, everyone.